going on, y'all? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Foreign Insight Podcast with your host, Maddox, man. Let's get into this, man. Ricky Smiley. So basically, Ricky Smiley is upset that a lot of black people are critiquing Kamala Harris and not voting for her as he see fit, I guess, what he's doing. So let's review what Ricky Smiley is talking about. Maybe he have a point, maybe he don't. Well, let's just go into it and see what he says, all right?
Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 24 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Here's what's happening in news. Vice President Kamala Harris and Governor Tim Walz of Minnesota held their first joint campaign rally together in Philadelphia. Kamala Harris praised Walz, going down his list of titles from coach to congressman and even military veteran. She ended his introduction, Ricky, saying, and in 91 days, the nation will know Coach Walz by another name, Vice President of the United States. Are you excited about Tim Walz? I already know the answer to that question.
Always.
What excites you the most about him?
Just that he's just a regular, like he reminds you of your high school principal. He reminds you of your high school football coach, and he was a football coach that led his
91 days. The nation will know Coach Walz by another name, Vice President of the United States. Are you excited about Tim Walz? I already know the answer to that question.
Always.
What excites you the most about him?
Just that he's just a regular, like he reminds you of your high school principal. He reminds you of your high school football coach, and he was a football coach that led his team to a national, not national, but to a state championship. And he is just awesome. He's for the people. Right. He stand up for women's rights, and he's a popular governor in the great state of Minnesota, which
he stands up for women's rights, the right to murder children at late terms. You talking about that? You talking about men turning into trans women to be identified as actual women? You talking about that? Or women in men and women's sports? All right, let me finish.
Trump won in 2016. That state was picked off by Joe Biden, and I think we'll definitely get his state and the state of Pennsylvania as well. Either one of those governors would have been a great choice for Kamala Harris. I'm just sick of the black people on the internet talking about I'm not with her. Okay, so if you're not with her, that means you with Trump. And y'all need to block every last one of their asses on Facebook and on Instagram and social media.
Here come the sassiness, the simping. So just because somebody don't vote for her, they should get blocked. But I thought black people wasn't a monolith, right? That's what I thought. And there's also other candidates to vote for other than Trump. But let me finish.
And stop. Like, that's just garbage.
Yeah.
It's just garbage.
Can everybody be united on anything?
Can't agree on a damn bucket of chicken. One person want a hot dog.
I always complain.
Black folks get on my damn nerves, man. Why everybody making all these celebrities making all these videos going off on Kamala Harris and stuff, and then the black men, Kamala Harris didn't prosecute you and treated you bad in court. I got treated bad in court too.
Yeah, hold up.
But I'm with her.
Hold up. So just because Kamala Harris didn't arrest you or other black men shouldn't be able to critique her on her policies or her wearing black as a costume. What are you talking about, Ricky? Sad? How much you want to bet he's gonna cry later on in this video? I already could hear it in his voice. But my point is, I'm literally confused. I'm confused.
Because a vote for her, if you sit at home and you don't support her, you are definitely supporting Donald Trump. You can vote for who you want to, but don't be trying to encourage other people and sit up there and put bad stuff. Where's that same energy for Donald Trump?
So by your logic, you're telling people not to try to influence somebody else to vote for Trump. Meanwhile, you're trying to influence other people to vote for Kamala. You are a whole hypocrite.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm just like, don't vote for him. It is what it is.
They're not even doing, y'all not even out here doing real research. And look at her record. If you do the research or whatever, stop believing everything you read and do real research, you can see what a record is. You can see what she have done. I think you can Google what have Kamala Harris done for the black community or things that black people benefit from a lot. We need to stand with her.
A whole lot, name some. You see that type of talk? A whole lot, but he don't name anything. You should be able to say, it's your show, Ricky Smiley. Bust it out. Pause. But give us the thing that she did that benefited black people. Show us. Tell us. Because I want to know.
We need to stand with her. She's great. She will make a great president. And what a blessing to be living in a time where a black woman can become president of the United States of America. In our time, we get a black man and a black woman become president. That's unheard of.
Come on. See that? Identity politics. Black people treat blackness like as blackness their God. Then you wonder why things don't get done. The fact of the matter is, you know what? I want to pop a second.
Stand with her. We need to stand with her. She's great. She will make a great president. And what a blessing to be living in a time where a black woman can become president of the United States of America. In our time, we get a black man and a black woman become president. That's unheard of.
Come on, man.
Stop it.
Be on the right side of history. Be on the right side of history.
That's so, it's just the Amber Rose and everybody got all these videos and stuff and talking about Kamala Harris talking out of both sides of her. How would you say something so disrespectful? Even if you felt that way, I wouldn't dare make a video or say nothing like that to the vice president of the.
So how is it not her being disrespectful while wearing black as a costume? What are you talking about, man? Stop trying to shame black men or black people to voting how you see fit. You acting like a black woman right now. You're acting like a woman. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. Shame, insult, guilt need to be right. This is what he's doing right now. He acting like somebody's heartbroken auntie.
United States of America that's trying to stand up and that's going to possibly pick 2 United States Supreme Court justices or whatever to try to keep the laws in place that Thurgood Marshall and all of the people that have paved the way and try to redo and get back into some of this settled law, women's rights to choose, your voting rights, and Brown versus the Board of Education. Do your homework, black people.
Hold up. Let me just tell you something right here that could be very historic, and Kay pointed this out to me. If Kamala Harris is elected, she would be sworn in.
She could be sworn in
MLK Day
by the first black Supreme Court,
and possibly by Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Wow.
Does that not give you chills?
Come on,
Stop
now.
it.
Does that not send?
It don't give me chills. It actually don't give me chills. What gives me chills is y'all too stupid to understand what's really going on. That's what gives me chills. What gives me chills that y'all critique or criticize or mad at black people who think different from you. That gives me chills because it's scary how y'all thinking. It's scary.
Maria,
Just make your whole body vibrate.
Maria,
Oh my
I can go
gosh.
deeper than that. You got a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated
So?
reading in a member of Alpha Kappa
So?
Alpha Sorority Incorporated into the damn White House. What's wrong with y'all?
Come on, man.
Yo, shout out to Anton Daniels. He mentioned it. They're going to try to play KKK versus AKA or AKA versus KKK. He's right. He been said this. It is coming to light right now.
Maria,
Just make your whole body vibrate.
Maria,
Oh my
I can go
gosh.
deeper than that. You got a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated reading in a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated into the damn White House. What's wrong with y'all?
Come on, man.
MLK holiday.
But y'all mad
Baby,
because she ain't
y'all.
talking about
Who
reparations.
was a
man.
member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated?
Come on.
We're not mad that she's not talking about reparations. We're mad because Where's her policies? Trump administration, her and Biden administration, I apologize, has been terrible for the Americans. People been saying she was missing for 4 years, but now when she come up there, she get a fast track. So now we can't question her because she's a black woman, but we could question and critique Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, everybody else, but we can't critique her because she's a black woman. Allegedly, man, get out of here, man.
Come on now. Oh my God,
Game
that just
changer.
gave me chills. That gave me chills.
Game changer, dog.
Game.
Man,
Talk about game.
Y'all better come
Go
get
to
me off
sports,
this
'cause
radio
you
today.
better come get him.
Hey, you keep going. You want to keep
Today.
going, dog? You want to keep
Today.
going? Oh, they ain't gonna be mad at you today, Rick. Hey,
I don't
man.
care. Well, stop the music.
Go, dog. Go. Go.
I don't care about who get mad. I know I'm right.
Exactly.
I know I'm right. Y'all need to stop. Do y'all realize Medgar Evers died for voting rights? All these people that have risked their lives from slavery up until the civil rights movement, just so we can have an opportunity to do what we do, to do what we can do. We ain't seen nothing like this since Barack Obama was running for president in 2008. We need to stop.
The great John Lewis.
Right. John Lewis and Ralph Abernathy.
Abernathy.
All of these people that have paved the way for us. We are the new civil rights leaders. We got to get behind people like Ben Crump.
Oh, my goodness.
And Kamala Harris and all these people out here that's doing, like Roland Martin and all of these people that's out here, and Joy Reid. If you want to be educated, if you really want to know the truth.
He named all of the people who hates Trump just now. Not all of the people, but Joy Reid and Roland Martin of the world. Like, stop, man, stop.
All you got to do is turn to MSNBC and watch Joy Reid, and she gonna give you a whole
biased
history lesson
network
every night on MSNBC, and then after that, Rachel Maddow. All you gotta do is just watch.
And it's not opinion, it's facts.
Don't do this right here.
Yeah, and
don't
you know
be on the
the
internet doing Kamala Harris like that.
Yeah.
The same people who called Trump Hitler, the same people who said Trump really wanted to be a dictator, the same people who literally was saying that black people who vote for Trump is white adjacent, insulting black men. They're speaking facts. So Kamala Harris is black. But a black man who thinks different is white adjacent or white inside or fake white or fake black man. That's why I can't. Not saying I have an issue with Christians, but these people like this, these type of Christian people, these fake church people, they get on my damn nerve.
I don't care what issue you got with black women. Your mama's a black woman. How about that? Let's start.
Hold on.
History lesson every night on MSNBC, and then after that, Rachel Maddow. All you gotta do is just watch.
And it's not opinion, it's facts.
Don't do this right here.
Yeah, and
don't
you
be
know
on the internet doing Kamala Harris like that.
Yeah,
I don't care what issue you got with black women. Your mama's a black woman. How about that? Let's start there.
First of all, let's start there. You are a black auntie. Don't you play a black woman character on your show? Or on Comic View? Right? This guilt type of shame and fake guilt type of thing, your mother's black. That is a page from the Black Woman's Shame book. He is a simp. So what? My mother's black, or y'all mother might be black. So the hell, what does that change? I'm an individual person. So I can't critique black women because my mother's black? Dude, how about this? Your father black. They ain't saying shit. It's not saying nothing. This is the average, typical black woman shame tactic. Your mother black, who hurt you? Ricky Smiley act just like one of those type of women, man.
And I'm talking to the men right here. Your mother is a black woman. Don't forget that. Don't forget that your sister is a black woman. And as a black man, I stand proudly with Kamala Harris this morning with tears in my eyes. It means so much to me.
Didn't I tell you he's going to cry?
Another lady picked up the phone and called me when my son died.
His name is forever not Ricky Smiley no more. It's Ricky Sadly.
How about that? How about how personal her and Joe Biden has been? How about Joe Biden wrote me a letter naming my grandkids and naming my son's name in a personal handwritten letter? How kind, how thoughtful, how genuine, they're just genuine and sincere.
How about this? Just because he wrote you a hand letter don't mean all blacks should be automatically voting for him. He may have got your vote for that, which is perfectly fine. You are a black man. You are an individual, right? People have died for the right for you to have to vote however you want to vote, right? And it also encouraged critical thinking. Just because Kamala Harris and Joe Biden has been good to you, and you've been on their side, and Joe Biden wrote you a handwritten letter, that's good. That don't mean that that letter is good for everybody else. That don't mean that the policies is good for everybody else.
And I love people like that. And anybody, the person that got killed at the Trump rally, who do you think called that man's wife to offer his condolences? Joe Biden did. Joe Biden did. Trump didn't call him, and he took a bullet at a Trump rally. These are kind, loving people. If you look at their policy, you'll know what's going on. We need to stop.
What's the policies? Give us the policy. Black people have been looking and asking for the policies ever since she started running. And recently, she stole one of Trump's policies: no tax on tips. But name a policy, Ricky Smiley. All people from your show, name a policy before I start shaming black people for voting how we voting.
Stop it. Stop attacking Kamala Harris. Stop it with the self-hatred. Even if you don't agree with everything.
So now it's self-hatred because I don't like her policies. It's self-hatred. And then y'all bring up race. First black woman, first black woman, first black woman, this, black woman, that. And then the other side starts to say, is she really black? It's an issue? Why bring up race? You're bringing up the race right now by keep saying first black, this black president, first black woman. You're doing it. You're doing it. Just because somebody critiques black people don't mean they're self-hating. I have never heard Ricky Smiley or anybody else critiques white people who critiques Trump and say you're self-hating. They're quiet. Yes. Rachel Maddow, Rachel Maddow, I don't know the lady name, but I may butcher her name. But the white lady he mentioned earlier, she comes at Trump all the time. Do he tell her you self-hating because she's critiquing the white person? No, he don't say this. Do he tell Joe Biden you're self-hating because he critiques Trump? No. Yo.
She do. What do you think she can do as the vice president? She ain't not in control of the Congress and the Senate. If you know how government works,
she literally controlled the border. And in fact, her vote, it was 50 nay, 50 yay. 50 nay, 50 yes and no's. 50 yes, 50 no. And she was the deciding vote that passed, that made tips get taxed. Now her policy is copying up for Trump by saying no tax on tips. In the first wave, her vote was a deciding factor to tax tips. What do you?
Come on. Come on. We got an opportunity here.
Don't believe me? Watch this.
The yeas are 50, the nays are 50. The Senate being equally divided, the Vice President votes in the affirmative, and the bill, as amended, is passed.
Generation, because we're not going to live ever, that we voted a black man and a black woman to become president of the United States. That's history. This is what Dr. King died for. This is what Medgar Evers died for. This is what Rosa Parks went to jail for. All of the sacrifices that black people had to make. Your grandmother's cleaning up white people's house and cleaning and scrubbing floors and doing all of this stuff. All these black people made all these sacrifices for us. Well, we can have this opportunity, and then
This nigga always crying. He's always crying, man. He's an emotional person, and I'm okay with that. But unfortunately, you act like a black woman. It's okay to cry as a man, because we all got emotions, you feel me? Every time he cries to get his point across, get out of here, Ricky Satley.
You're the woman, now you want to question her race and question her ability and all this stuff. Why?
It's easy. Because she decides when she's black, so people are going to question it. What are you talking about, Ricky Smiley?
We doing this? Why are we like this? What is wrong? And I'm sitting here, I should be voting for Trump with the tax bracket that I'm in. But if I have to pay more taxes in order to do what's right, just where somebody else can have food in their mouth and do the right thing or whatever, I want to be on the right side of history.
So, Kamala Harris, right, and Joe Biden is giving migrants benefit cards with money on it, if I am mistaken, right? Didn't the market just crash the other day? Number two, didn't she pass a no Asian hate bill, and she also was benefiting the Asian people with a few $1 billion. If I'm not, I could be wrong. That's what I heard. That's what I seen. I haven't done my real research on that, but allegedly, Kamala Harris, the Indians benefited in the Asian community. Not Indians, the Asians benefited from this, and basically made them richer. But has black people got richer since she been in office? What, Biden? As a whole, let me shut up.
And I mean this. I'm not. I just been holding my peace. I ain't been saying nothing. But man, some of these videos are disturbing, and these memes are disturbing. What we as a people doing to each other. We need to stop. We need to stop. And I'm done. We're gonna have her on the show. We're gonna support her on this show. We're gonna support her.
Simple.
And I cannot wait, if God let me live to see a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated swear in a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha. Man, as being in the Greek family myself, man, listen. Come on, y'all. Come on.
You preaching
Kamala
this morning,
Harris.
Ricky.
I'm sorry, Maria.
We with you, dog,
No,
and we
don't be.
with her. We needed
sorry.
that. Come on, dog. We needed that. And they needed that.
That put tears in my eyes. And I'm not just saying that, man. I've been out here on the trail, civil rights movement since '79 when Bonita Carter got killed, shot in the back by a white police officer. I've been a lifetime member of the NAACP and the SELCI. I'm on regular text messages and calls with civil rights leaders all over the country. I've been involved. I do comedy and crack jokes on stage, but you don't know what I do behind the scenes. I was behind the scenes when Barack Obama ran. I was behind the scenes in the Bill Clinton campaign, in the Al Gore campaign, in the Joe Biden campaign. My whole life, even when I wasn't even open.
Shut up. He just exposed himself at that end just now. That's the end to me because I'm cutting the video off. He mentioned overwhelmingly Democrats just now. Remember what LBJ said? I have these niggas voting Democrat for the next 200 years. He haven't changed. He haven't changed. So he's voting Democrat since the 90s. And then he getting mad to have black people who are voting different this time around. Dude, doing the same thing, expecting a different result is insane. Ricky Smiley, you're kind of insane. What have Democrats done for black people? And you've been voting for Bill Clinton since the 90s. Bill Clinton, right? He voted for Al Gore. He voted for Barack Obama and Joe Biden, now Kamala Harris. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? About like 30 years of bullshit. And you still voting this way. It's crazy. No, Ricky Smiley, nobody come online and shame you for how you voting. Because you obviously got Stockholm Syndrome to Democrats. You obviously got Stockholm Syndrome. You are the pawn of a Democratic Party and you crying, trying to get people emotional on your side. No wonder Cat Williams roasted you. Now, they're not doing anything. I just want to throw a shot in there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ricky, sadly. I'm sorry. But, yeah, you're a comedian. You can take it. But my point is, man, it's BS, man. He said a bunch of nonsense and trying to shame people for not voting for Kamala Harris. My black people out there, man, be critical thinkers. You vote for whoever you want to vote for, right? But make sure that people you voting for do something for you. And there's nothing wrong when questioning Kamala Harris. Because these people critique Trump all day long. Trump been critiqued probably the most in the last 8 to 10 years. There's people out there blaming obesity on Trump. Can you believe that?
Like, I hate when people talk about black women being obese. I hate it. Because it becomes a way to blame us for a set of conditions that we didn't create. We're moving, we're taking care of kids, but our food quality suffers. We are living in the Trump era.
You suck, Ricky Smiley, man. You suck.
How long I've been waiting for this. Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Later.